big question that some people even decided to ask Minecraft, to the point where they even replied, and their response is just vexing to me.
What about Switch Battle DLC? Is there any missing DLC on?
So you know that one of the minigame DLC is on Switch at the moment. That's under potential at the moment. We'll keep moving on that. I'd say it will never appear, but at the moment it's not planning to do that, obviously. Disappoint lots of people, but that's the way it is at the moment.
Wait, did he just say that's kind of intentional? Without ever going into more details, he does say slightly later in the clip that he believes, that this isn't going to be the case forever, but it's not really too sure. What happened with Nintendo that meant they couldn't release these maps? I really want to know, because the best guess I can come up with is that Nintendo licensed the Super Mario Mashup Pack. I believe that's the best-selling piece of Minecraft DLC ever, by the way, and so as a result, maybe they didn't like the idea of Princess Peach flying through the human body or something ridiculous like that. But even then, it's a real stretch, and the answer will never be known. But for the rest of time, Nintendo Switch Edition is not where you can play minigames, but all of the other 6 editions were being fully updated until the Bedrock thing happened.
Minecraft really is better together.
I feel like a normal YouTube video that covers one of these weird depths of games would go into full detail and be like, well, the Bedrock thing is when Minecraft decided that the version that was on Android, iOS, and PC would also launch on consoles. But the simple version of this is that yes, Minecraft Console Edition was developed by 4J Studios, whereas Minecraft Bedrock Edition, also known as Minecraft Pocket Edition at the time, was developed by Minecraft themselves, and Minecraft realized that they could port this to the platforms which were currently being served by Minecraft Console Edition. And so one by one, Minecraft decided to remove the Console Edition and replace it with Minecraft Bedrock. This was just known as Minecraft, so confusingly, you had to switch from Minecraft Xbox One Edition to Minecraft. The amount of confusion this caused was huge, especially because Microsoft wanted no pushback to this. They wanted it to seem like infinitely a good thing, so they were deliberately vague about certain details, just saying, yes, your worlds will transfer over and they'll be infinite and you'll have cross-platform, and don't ask any more questions. What do you mean, minigames? And so the minigames were entirely removed from the Bedrock version of the game. Minecraft and Minecraft Xbox One Edition were very similar. Minecraft and Minecraft Switch Edition were very similar, with the notable absence of the minigames because there was something better, the servers. However, even as someone who has dozens of hours in Minecraft multiplayer, dozens more than I want, I'm very much an introverted person, I'd rather play Minecraft like it's a single-player game. I'd rather play life like it's a single-player game. The fewer humans I interact with on a daily basis, the happier I usually am. But even in my particular case, I can say, yeah, Minecraft multiplayer just was never the same as the minigames. Even the survival games and even the things that were built to replicate it never did quite achieve that. And this raises an obvious question, which is that Minecraft spent so much in the production of the Minecraft minigames, not to mention the marketing, and not to mention the community engagement that has real value. And so, what are they going to do with it now? Or to word that differently, what is the future of minigames? So this is where things get interesting, because the studio that produced all of the minigames to date is still around, and the answer to will they make another minigame is that they actually had one in development. It was heavily hinted there'd be a build battle minigame. This was not only a very popular server minigame, people love to build, but also it was one of the big series that at the time the biggest Minecraft Console Edition YouTuber, Stampy Longhead, was kind of known for, so they made a big hint about, what about a building time minigame?
Wouldn't it be really cool if you added some sort of, building minigame into the console versions? A build time in the console version. Now that is a good idea. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a rematch if there is the next Minecon at the next Minecon.
It is not known if they had plans for more minigames past this point because, again, the Bedrock thing happened, and then 4J was basically forbidden from making major updates to the game to do anything but to bring it in line with the Bedrock Edition. So the PS4 edition was updated all the way till 2019, but at the point of Bedrock coming to Xbox One, this was when Minecraft Console Edition started revving down the gears. However, this doesn't change the fact that there are all these minigames. They are hard-coded into Minecraft, and it seems like a waste not to bring them to Bedrock. However, no official talks have been held between 4J and Mojang about exactly how to do this, and honestly, it's not clear that Mojang would even want that. Think about it this way. Minecraft already makes something like a 45% cut on anything you buy on servers, anything you buy on the marketplace, and so if you want to get a glide map, you can already buy one, and it doesn't matter if they make it themselves because they're making a cut when the community sells it or when a server sells it to you anyway. And so ultimately, even though Minecraft have these very beautiful soundtracks, even though they have all of these beautiful handcrafted worlds and a hardcore fan base that would be excited to see them, the business case for Mojang just is not there right now. At some point, maybe there can be a console edition, bundle it all together, make it work somewhere in there, but right now it's not in Mojang's plans because their current plans are basically let the community make the content. Whether it's a server owner or whether it's a marketplace owner, they would rather the community makes the content for the game so they can focus on the updates and on being a platform for all of that other stuff to release. I mean, this is the way you make money in business. It is a sad truth of the world that the biggest hotel company in the world, Airbnb, owns no hotels. The biggest taxi company in the world owns no taxis. That is Uber, and Minecraft knows that if they make all the Minecraft content themselves, they might make some money, but it's much more profitable to be a middleman than to actually produce things, which is why Apple makes their money not from selling you a $300 iPhone for $1,000, but instead from taking a 30% cut on anything you buy on that given iPhone. It is a real big way to make money, is simply to say to people, yeah, how about you give us a small percentage and hope that nobody notices. I mean, I guess that's the way governments work, but this is a much wider societal commentary than I was trying to go for. The main point is that Minecraft is not in the business of producing first-party content. They have never made their own mini-games. They've only contracted out to 4J, and sadly, it seems like they never will, which means only one question remains. Will the community step up and fill that void? Can Minecraft's community make something that is good as mini-games? And the sad answer to this, in my opinion, is no. There are three key reasons why. One is budget. There is no Minecraft marketplace studio that has anywhere near the budget of a literal game developer, a multi-million game developer, because they happen to work on one of the biggest games of all time, by the way. The second is the fact that it won't ever be baked in again. This means that there isn't going to be the same audience level. There is no marketplace map that is sold anywhere near any of the mashup packs or the glide map or the battle maps or even skin packs because it's a much more fractured community. So you're never going to have the same player base in one spot. There's never going to be that networking which is built into the game, and so you won't just be able to hit one button and join. There's always going to be at least a few buttons to join on a server, but the third and perhaps the biggest reason is going to have to be the sheer integration which Minecraft Battle had into the game. You could use a data pack or you could use a behavior pack to do exactly what Minecraft Battle did, but to have that be pre-installed on everyone's device when they download a title update, to be able to play that offline with your friends or to be able to talk about that with your friends because you've all played the exact same map, is something that is a problem in the Minecraft community right now. There are no huge maps, there is no major source where people congregate because everything is very much fractured into sub-communities. This is a very good thing in some ways, but it also leads to something to be desired with regards to there is no major content that everyone has experienced anymore. Although Skyblock might still exist in weird niche forms, although some people are doing hardcore, the biggest challenges in Minecraft that come from maps are that just by their sheer volume, each of them is always going to be quite niche. I can talk to this firsthand. I have released maps and, it's worth saying that they have hundreds or thousands of reviews, but this still means that 0.0001% of Minecraft players have downloaded one of those maps. Kind of necessarily, even though it's built into the game, if there is someone who wants to download maps, they've got tens of thousands of choices, and how will they ever pick mine? How will they ever pick the next person's or the most popular? The truth is, it's very, very hard to find stuff. It's very hard to have these central hubs, and it's a big shame, and it's something I try to do my best to combat here on this channel. I mean, for the years that the minigames were releasing, I was covering them to let people know that, yeah, here were the fun secrets in the lobby, or here were the fun things you could do with maps. I loved when there was a central set of things that we could all be excited about together, and I would love to do the same in maps, and indeed I try my best whenever there's a fun big collab, but ultimately there is a big flaw in Minecraft's methodology, which is that they built something revolutionary. They built these incredible mini-games that cannot be replicated, and then they decide that they were not dedicated enough to bring them anywhere else, and so they scrapped them in favor of a new direction. that was the rise and the fall and then the vanishing of the mini games that exist. However, it is worth mentioning, because you can still play the old console editions, they are going to be getting older and older as the platforms they're on age to dust. Seriously, the Xbox 360 is turning into an adult this year. I was an adult still playing the Xbox 360 as my primary console. You know, I was 18 and that was my major thing, and now it itself is going that old. It is really a mind mess to me. But yeah, I will still be playing Minecraft on this channel. I'll still be trying to raise awareness of the great things the community does, and indeed any service does, and I'll be keeping an eye out for server mini games that match